Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to September's video blog. Well, there are a couple items that I want to bring to your attention and your admin staff to start thinking about as we approach the fourth quarter of 2022. January of each year is always a good time to implement any potential changes for your clinic. Starting the discussion now gives you some time to do some research and develop a course of action. So here is my laundry list of topics to consider with your admin staff for your clinic. First, self-pay rates. Start with the money, right? So self-pay rates, do you raise your rates? Do you lower your rates? Where do you fall in with other clinics in your area? So now would be a good time to do a little analysis, kind of see where you fall in. But I can tell you, depending on the size of your self-pay patient base, raising it just $3 to $5 can have a serious impact if you extrapolate that over the year. So kind of see where you are and raise those rates. You're going to want to give your patients 30 to 60 days notice that their rate is going to be going up in January. Evaluate your in-network status with payers. Are you happy being in-network with a payer? This could be Medicaid or commercial carrier. Are they paying anything? Are you having problems where you're writing off a bunch of money? It might be better for your clinic if you were to get out of that in-network. Or if you're planning for growth, you might need to get in-network with more. You also want to take a look at your rates. Our January video blog will have, hey, have you contacted each payer that you are in network with to ask for a raise? You can start looking into that now, but that's usually in our January video blog. So thinking about next year, plan for growth. What is your intention next year? How much have you grown year to date 2022? What is your goal for growth next year? Growth is intentional and it goes smoother with a plan. If you want to grow 15% in fiscal year 2023 and you have not been able to hire a therapist for the past 4 months, you need a plan on how to get additional therapists in here before you plan on growing 15%. So you kind of set yourself up and make a plan for growth. And by the way, if you are going to be doing a budget for next year and you want to grow 15, 20, 30%, I have a great report that I can send you that really helps out with the budgeting. So get with me, shoot me an email or give me a call and I can get that to you. Is it a plan for next year to bring in an additional discipline into your clinic? If you're only speech and you know a OT therapist and you want to bring in OT into your fold, well, that takes planning. Contact me. Let's talk about it. Depending on commercial insurances and MMAs, there might be different things that you have to do. If you're wanting to bring on ABA, that's going to be a whole different, and we can come up with that plan together for that growth of that additional discipline. So lastly, out of the items that you want to consider for next year is updating your patient demographics. You definitely want to plan that. If you are treating people in clinic or at home, both ways you need to true up your records. If that patient always comes into your clinic, they might have moved this past year, but you weren't on their list to tell because they come to you, you don't go to them. So take a look at that. TheraPlan has a great report in there that lists all of that patient's demographics and gives the patient, parent, or caregiver, the ability to put in any information that has changed. So if you don't know where that is, please get with me and we can have that discussion and you can make sure that all of your patient demographics in TheraPlan or whatever EMR you're in is up to date. So on a different note, EEP sent out some information on Sunshine and their new authorization process. I know a lot of you did not like EvaCore, and Sunshine got rid of EvaCore. They brought it in-house, but with them doing that, they've made some changes. EvaCore, you could always get them to backdate. Sunshine, they are not going to backdate, and that is what they are saying right now. Unless that changes, I know a lot of clinics, they expect a backdate on basically every authorization. That is not the way it's going to be starting 10/1 when Sunshine takes over all of their authorization requirements. So please, if you have any questions about that, get with Heather, our authorization manager, and we'll make sure that you have all the information that you need. If you already do your authorizations, I can tell you, you already have what you need. We've already been sending it out for the last several weeks to make sure that you're prepared to make that change. So thank you for watching this video blog, and have a great day.